Hey guys, what's going on? Good morning. Welcome to our morning note. It is Tuesday, September 8th, 2020, day after Labor Day, 3-day holiday, well, 3-day weekend with a holiday. Hope everyone enjoyed their weekend and had a relaxing one. Welcome back. It is time for the morning note. My name is Carlos Garcia. I'm the founder and CEO of G.A.R Capital. Welcome aboard. I do this every market morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If this is your first time here, welcome aboard. Appreciate you taking the time out of your day. If you are new to the channel or new to the show or video, whatever you want to call it, bottom right hand corner, click that white little box. Give me a second. Working. Lord have mercy. Come on, headphones, work with me. Okay, we're good now. Awesome. Okay, Dow futures down 227. We were as high as up as high as I think 275 on the Dow overnight. Nasdaq futures are down 3%. Was playing futures today this morning. We're up as much as 60 points, I think 50 points. We moved their stop loss to break even. Then we had a slight bounce. We moved our stop loss to the entry level, and we got stopped out. No harm, no foul, no loss. We're looking to get that next leg lower. We'll see if we can get that break and see if we can continue to the downside and maybe get back in. S&P futures down 1.35%, 3371, down 46 points. Watching a key level on E-mini futures, I believe it is 3347. If you do break that, then we're going to go ahead and buy some futures contracts to the downside. Russell 2000 was outperforming last night. I think it was up nearly 1%. Now is down 0.5% at 1523. Looks like Asia bid it up, Europe sold it off. So there you go. Crude oil getting crushed below that 40 level, psychological level that I was watching, down 30, now 37.13 a barrel, down 6.66%. Very ominous. Bitcoin futures down 5.46%, 10,040 right now. Gold futures, nowhere to hide here, so you can't go into gold or silver because they're down as well. 19.20 an ounce, 26.57 an ounce for silver, down 0.5%. Euro dollar down 18 pips for my forex people. Dollar yen down 31 pips, 105.96. And the dollar is up 0.60% with the VIX above 35, up 15%. The big mover today, big headlines. Again, the tech sell-off continues, as we know, and we're seeing again just pull back from the all-time highs. You can see the gains that we've had the last 20 days. 28.45 is the low, so we still have a little ways to go, about 400 points there. So again, massive take profiting. I can't say it's a rotation. I thought we were going to get a rotation to banks and small caps, but it looks like they sold off as well. So basically, good old-fashioned take profit sell-off. Get used to it if you're an investor. Nothing really changes my thesis there. The big mover today was Nikola. Nikola was I'm going to go ahead and read you the headline I had here. Nikola. I had the breakdown. GM is taking 11% in Nikola, so definitely a nice big investment. I think Nikola is up pre-market about 50%. I'll go ahead and take a look here. I'm going to go to Market Watch, pre-market movers. I'll take a look and I'll read it to you what I got. Market Watch, pre-market screener, and I think I had Nikola here. No, I don't. Nikola is not here, so let me go ahead and bring up CNBC. I can get the exact number because Nikola won't show me the pre-market percentage move on TOS, so it'll just show me the points. Nikola is up pre-market. If I can bring this up, 27.8%. We were up as high as 50%, so I guess a little bit of a fall there. So the moves that are pre-market up, General Motors up 6% on the move. Virgin Galactic Space up 2.2% pre-market. Tesla's down 14% pre-market. So you could see a nice fall there. My support level is around 337.78. I will be buying more at that level personally. Moderna's down 8.5%. Square down 6.7%. Nvidia down 6.6%. Again, the high flyers are taking the brunt of the hit. Apple down 4.5%. Carnival, which I thought would get a nice bounce, down 4.37%. American Airlines down 1.69%, Microsoft down 3.38%, Intel down 1.8. Etsy up slightly, due to be was because it's been added to the S&P, up 0.41%. Peloton down 1%. AMD down 4.2%. And what else is here? Facebook down 3.66, and Boeing down about 2.84%. So again, the high flyers are the ones that are getting hit. Again, you can tell profit taking. So a couple of things that I'm watching here is that I thought we would probably get a rotation. It's not happening. You're just getting a good old fashioned just sell. Now, again, when you're hit all-time highs and the big boost that we had on the Nasdaq, a pullback of about 5 to 8 to 10% would be a correction. 5 to 7% was absolutely expected. Again, throughout time, you're not going to just get a rocket ship straight up and not have a pullback. That's your opportunity, in my opinion, as an investor, to get into names that you've been wanting to get into anyways. To me, Nvidia doesn't change the story, doesn't change the company and their cash flow and their growth based on 3 days of selling. To me, it doesn't matter. Again, this is the same thing I saw in March where everyone was freaking out. And again, they want to sell everything, they want to sell a shirt. Fine. And as an investor who's thinking long term, but at least 5 to 10 year time horizon, I want to get these companies that I know make money and have prospects for growth. So again, to me, I see the value more than the price. And again, Nvidia to me is a great value. These companies are companies I want to own for years on end. So again, as an investor, of course, you're going to see red on your screen. You're going to see some loss against paper losses. I don't even think about it, to be honest with you. I don't really go crazy about it. Again, I still invest long term. Again, this is money that I don't need. This is not money I don't need right away, anyways. Any kind of investment money you put shouldn't be a savings account. It shouldn't be your house savings. It shouldn't be anything like that. It should be money with a longer time horizon, anyways. So again, with Tesla, I'm still up about 92% on my position since I bought in January. So I'm okay with that. Yeah, I was high as around, I think 180%, sure, or something like that, around those levels. But again, I'm willing to live with that because I added some more the past couple of days. Apple, same thing, added. Microsoft, I added. Amazon, I added. Again, names that I've been wanting to buy anyways, and I have been waiting for a pullback. Investment Club members know. So again, if you are the type of person that cannot handle these swings, or you need the money right away, completely understand you want to take some profits on the table. That's very prudent. I have no problem with that. I remember I posted something on Instagram saying that, hey, you had a hell of a freaking summer. You've had a hell of a all-time high move. So again, a recovery. Why not take some profits if you need it? If you need the profits, and I remember I posted that, take it. That's fine. That's no problem there. You could take your money, you could sell some, and go from there. And a lot of people were like, oh, should I sell? Again, that's really up to you. That's your personal stance. I don't know your personal finance situation. But again, me personally, I have not sold anything. All I have been doing is buying. So again, that is really up to you. I'm not you, you're not me. Everyone's different. So that's something that you need to go ahead and take a look at. But again, if you want to take some money off the table, let's say you had a Tesla and you're up huge, Square you're up huge, AMD you're up huge, Nvidia you're up huge, Apple you're up huge. You want to take Facebook you're up huge. You want to take some profits, go for it. Go for it. That's nothing wrong with that. You'll never go broke taking a profit. And again, in the future, you can always invest again, or go from there. But again, don't feel that you have to do anything. Again, it's your money. You know your situation, and you go from there. But again, panic. No one's made a dime panicking, in my opinion, and I've heard that many times before. There is no panic to me. If even if Nasdaq fell another 10%, I'd still be buying long term because these are blips. I remember we were down 37% on the S&P in March, and I was buying at those levels anyways. So again, if you really think the economy's over, we're gonna get into recession, fine. Okay, go ahead and sell whatever you want. That's okay. I get it. But I don't agree. So I think dips are meant to be bought with money that you have. Obviously, if you're employed and you have your savings and you have a plan, sure. If you don't have a plan and you can't stomach these kind of moves, totally get it. Don't freak out. Don't feel bad. Just sit on the sideline. Cash is a position. Remember that. Cash is a position. So it's okay to hold on to some cash, wait for the dust to settle as we get closer to the election, or you could wait till after the election when the volatility kind of subsides, depending on who wins, however you feel. I'll go over that podcast of the election later down in a couple of weeks as I get more information, as we see a debate, as we see polls, and we'll go from there. I have not done one as of yet, but that'll be a fun podcast to talk about. All right, just wanted to go over that with you. Let's go ahead and answer some questions. No sound. Did anyone hear that sound? Oh, because my headphones were off. Sorry. G's up says I deserve for my account to be taken out. I don't know why you deserve anything bad. I don't think so. So no. Sound is on. Great. Garrett says, "Hi, morning. Do you think this is a crash or correction?" I think it's a good old-fashioned take profit. I don't think it's a crash at all. If you think it's a crash, then this is really short-term memory issues because the crash was February. That was a pretty big crash, 37% peak to trough. So that was pretty ugly. So that's more of a crash. This is more of a temporarily pullback. I think we're from the highs in the Nasdaq, maybe 7%, maybe 9%. If anything, 10% is a correction, 20% is a bear market. Remember that. Do you see Tesla bouncing back to 500? I do, but not anytime soon. No, I still think there's a little more pain on Tesla. That S&P Tesla not getting in the S&P did hurt, obviously. And again, the optics are not there. Now all the investment banks want to pile on Tesla, who missed the boat, saying, hey, it's going to fall. It's going to fall. They remove the price targets. Again, I am a person who likes the company, who thinks highly of the company moving forward. And again, I am still a shareholder and I don't plan on selling. Good morning, Carlos. Looking to pick some long-term dips. Should we wait for more downside currently, especially with tech stocks? You're probably going to get a little more downside. Sure. There's a big level on the Nasdaq about 10,845. Right now, today, I will not be adding anything that I see today. I'm not in a rush to buy anything. Right now, my really concern, or not concern, my focus is trading today. I definitely want to see if I can play some puts, if I can play some downside movement in the futures, maybe catch a balance here and there. Let's see. But as of right now, looking on the Nasdaq, it definitely looks a little bearish. 11,000 on the Nasdaq futures looks to be in line, about 200 points away. So I am watching that very closely. If we do break that 11,000 level, then I will start looking at buying some more. But again, I bought plenty, so I can wait a little bit and see if we get a little more downside. Should we close Microsoft and Intel? That's the trades we have open. Again, we want to see how we open. It's only 9:14. Let's see how we open first. Let's see the market movement. For all we know, we could get bid up. For all we know, we could crash down. We just have to wait and see. Support on Apple. Let's see here on Apple. Looking at Apple, my support level is around 104.75. If we do break 104.75, I will be buying with both hands. Anywhere between 94 and 104, I will be buying a lot more Apple. Thoughts on CRM puts? There's a gap weekly to the downside. Yeah, that CRM boost due to the big move in the when they were added to the Dow. So again, yeah, definitely could see that. It did break the 200. It looks like we could revert back to around 213, 215 again after that big pop. So that could be something to watch for. Take a look at some put contracts there. We'll see. Thoughts on S&P to 4,000 by election? S&P is not hitting 4,000 by election. That's a hell of a bull call. I said 4,000 within the next 12 months, and even that is a hell of a call. But 4,000 by election is not happening. Don't hold your breath. I have Adobe 557 September, but things are looking probably test salvage correct. Assuming that he has calls. Yeah, you're pretty much off there, so I would probably just close that thing. Puts for this week? Absolutely, Paul. We're looking at puts this week. Again, I'm not some kind of guy who doesn't want to play puts. We played puts last week on Qs and we caught it. So again, it really just depends on what the market's giving us. If we get some breaks, sure, we'll play some puts. I'm all for it. I'm all for making money. Yes. But again, the last 6 months has been a bull market. So why would we play puts in a bull market? That doesn't make sense. We're not going to be contrarian just to be contrarian. That's not what we do. Apple, I just talked about. AMD and NVIDIA. AMD, again, all tech guys is down for the most part. All tech is down. So again, pick your poison. It's all moving down to the downside. 69.65 is around your 161 fib on AMD. You can take a look at that level. NVIDIA, I went ahead and added last week, and we have a very good support right around 433. So let's see if we break that. Support level for Microsoft and Intel. Microsoft 199.05 is your support, and Intel, your support is around 48. Thoughts on any lead position? I don't do lead positions. I understand a lot of people like to do them. It depends on how long you want to do. But if that's the case, just buy the stock. Just own the stock yourself outright. That'd probably be your best bet, honestly. But I do have some longer term positions, sure. I just go by unusual options or a volume spike, unusual options activity, then I'll play that. But for the most part, I try not to do them as much. At what point do you consider the end of this bull market? Like when is it good to buy puts? I think a good time to buy puts on S&P is right around 334, 33.47.25. I think a good time to buy puts on Qs is the break of 270, which is $2, $3 away. So yeah, again, short-term puts, I'm all for it. You could still have short-term puts in a bull market. Yes, you can obviously do that. That's not something that you can't do. Sure. Again, it's not very binary. It's not one or the other. You could do both. But again, it's very difficult to do puts the last summer when everything has been going straight to the moon. That you're going against the grain. At the end of the day, guys, as traders, all we do is ride the wave. That's really all you're doing. You're not predicting, you're just reacting. So remember that. VIX 40 today. VIX 40 today could happen, sure. If you get a little more of acceleration of a sell-off, sure. You'd have to break about 33, I would say 33.19, the low on the S&P to get there, sure. Do you think this is a correction or start a crash? I just answered that. I think it's more of a correction, not a crash. No, I don't think it's a crash. I think it's a correction. Remember, we're still above the closing, the highs of February in Nasdaq, and we're just a smidge below the highs of the previous all-time high in February for the S&P, only 30 points away. Are you playing QQQ puts today? Probably. It depends. Amazon entry during this correction? Yeah, I added some Amazon recently. I think it was a week before. And you're seeing a breakdown here on Amazon. So let's see if we can bring up the daily. That'll give us a little more leeway here. I would say 31.44 seems to be a great level. That's right at your 50-day moving average on the uh, on the daily. So that'll probably be my next level. What's your average What's your average game I VIX play? I have a VIX play again just for the election. I have the 80 calls for November, and I'm up. It doesn't even tell me how much I'm up, to be honest with you. I don't think I have it here on my screen. Let me see if I have it. It doesn't even tell me because its markets are closed. Are you buying tech in this dip? I have been buying tech in this dip. Yes. Excuse me. I had to get some water in me. But yeah, definitely got some moves here that we can watch and play. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing some action. JPM, looking at it here, definitely has an ascending triangle. I actually drew it for our members. Then we broke down. So again, you're not getting a rotation. You're just getting a good old-fashioned sell-off. That's it. There is no ascending triangle on the 105 calls. That's already broke down. Square is down, guys. Square is down as well. I don't own a position in it. I don't own the stock either, even though I do like it. Looking at the daily, if you're looking as an investment, that 135.85 level looks like that 50-day moving average has been tapped and retreated. And that gap was filled right here, right around 138 between 145. But again, doesn't look pretty here. Looking at SE, I believe that's Sony. And you can see that gap still needs to be filled around 134.35. 128.67 is your 50-day moving average. I'm up 88%, 300 on VIX 95 calls. Was just curious about yours. Gotcha. And do you see continuation throughout the day? Yeah, it looks like we are going to get some continuation. Again, it really just depends on any kind of stimulus announcement or vaccine announcement. We don't know what's going to happen. This market is very screwy. It can happen anyway, either way. So again, it really just depends. I mean, it's hard to tell pre-market when I don't have the liquidity. I don't have the volume in front of me. I'd have to base everything out there. So right now, looking at futures, futures has some movement. Obviously, I'm looking at a couple things. 141. If we get that break, we're about 20 handles away. I'll probably re-enter a short on Nasdaq, and I'm looking to short on S&P, and then that means I'll probably play some puts as well. Do I see Nicola continue upwards today? A 50% move now. I don't think that it's going to happen. I think the move has already happened pre-market. I think that will probably stay around here, this level, and probably dip a little bit more. Again, sell the news, buy the rumor, what have you. Pretty sure you guys have heard that. Stimulus announcement will pump the market if we do. Apple puts, yeah, Apple puts would be great if we can get the break. And the break for me is right around 104. Actually, if you want to break that wick low around 111, that'd be nice. Etsy is up slightly. I mean, 125 calls is way too high. You're nowhere near that. You have to break 120 before we even discuss Etsy 125 calls. That's too far out. All right, guys, we'll go ahead and leave it there. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day. We'll go ahead and catch you guys tomorrow for the morning note on a Wednesday. Bottom right-hand corner, make sure to click, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for our videos. Appreciate your time, and we'll catch you tomorrow. And again, guys, we've been here before. Nothing has changed. Again, no need to panic. We'll see you through again. We have a lot coming up. We have the elections in what, 2 months? So big moves, big moves. All right, guys, we'll catch you guys soon. Have a great rest of your day. Happy Tuesday, and we'll see you soon.